This has been a mission that my team and I have been on for 4 years. And here we are in front of a home, and it's thanks to a lot of you in this crowd that we've been able to have this accomplished. We're excited at the Fariway Foundation to have completed our mission of obtaining a house. It was a 4-year, long journey, but fortunately now we've completed that mission, and now we have a new mission, which is to find that family, that veteran who's a Purple Heart recipient that we will award this house to, and we're looking forward to some other great things going forward at the foundation. We still have a long way to go to give this house away, but with your help and your partnership, I believe that we're going to do some really wonderful things going forward. Even after this house is done, we're not ending that mission. We're going to continue to help veterans.
It's taken almost 4 years, but who says persistency doesn't accomplish things? So we really do want to thank you. Steve mentioned the wonderful people that are here, the organizations that are not here, the 7-Elevens, the school districts who have done the Purple Heart campaign, which has given us a means to raise the money to give away this home. So it's through the community, and it's what's amazing. It's from the hands of children from elementary school to high school, to local legislators and politicians and community efforts, and of course organizations as small and mom and pop organizations collecting dollar bills from their home offices to organizations as great as PSEG that have band together to be here, and we cannot thank them enough, and it is because of their efforts that we're here.
PSEG is really excited to be out here on this project. We're a company that desires to be a great neighbor and a great community partner. And in order to help us do that, we have groups of employees within our company that focus on different interests. And one of our groups is the VETS, Employee Business Resource Group. And it's about 75 people that focus on supporting veterans. And that group was key to raising money and supporting this cause, and is just thrilled to see this house becoming available to a veteran.
I feel honored to be a part of this effort here to put this house together, restore it, give it to a veteran individual. And we've done the Purple Hearts, $1 each and so on. And now we'll look forward to raising funds to finish it, and providing some labor, getting some guys painting and helping finish and restore the work. So thank you.
We have the most veterans in the state, and one of the highest in the country. So why aren't we doing more to help our veterans? And we can. Long Island is such a generous community, and we can band together and do so many amazing things. And now we have a vehicle to do that. If once a year, right before Memorial Day or right before Veterans Day, if every family in every school district, in every organization donated $1, and we put it in a general fund, how much money could we raise to help all our veterans? Not just the post 9/11 honorably discharged Purple Heart recipient that's going to get this home, but every veteran in our community.
Supporting local veterans is very near and dear to me, as I am the proud wife and daughter of veterans who were honored to serve their country. In addition, I am the proud grandmother of a U.S. Naval Academy Marine who is currently in Marine flight training in Pensacola. I truly recognize the efforts of the Fariway Foundation and all of the people like Steve and Rosemarie that make these initiatives a reality.
This day is very special to us at the Long Island Board of Realtors. Steve Probst and Fariway have been an integral part of both our affiliate program, raising funds for veterans.
It's an honor as part of the Long Island Board of Realtors to be here, because we are the ones who helped create the American dream. And what better dream to answer than that of a veteran.
Thank you again for creating a housing opportunity on such a grand scale that will benefit a local veteran family.
The American Legion is very happy to be part of this program. Matter of fact, the local post here, 1533, is donating a check to you for this. Progress.
Thank you, Fred. Fred actually sits on our veteran panel. We at Fariway are not going to select the veteran. We felt veterans should select the veteran, and Fred Miller is sits on a veteran committee, and we have other members here, members of the Combat Infantry Association, members of the Disabled American Veterans Association, the VFW, American Legions. These are the veterans that have served us, and now they continue to serve our community, and that they've joined with the Fariway Foundation to help us make that right decision. We have a lot of veterans here, and the reason that we invited you all here, not only to see the house, but also to help us find that veteran. There is a veteran. We have over 100,000 veterans on Long Island. There is a veteran out there that needs this home, that deserves this home. It's not the veteran with the greatest injury, it's the veteran with the greatest need. Maybe they're possibly getting evicted, or maybe their spouse has special needs, or their children. But there is a veteran out there. We're asking you to identify them and send in a letter of hardship, and let these veterans that sit on the panel decide which ones should take this house and make it a home.
Well, I'd like to say that on behalf of the Interior Design Society Long Island chapter, we are absolutely, unequivocally honored to be part of this project. Several years ago, we decided to form an arm of our chapter called the PIF Committee, a Pay It Forward. And in so doing, we have made our charitable presence known in several towns across Long Island. This is our first Suffolk County effort, and we are thrilled to be part of it. I also want to say on behalf of our entire organization that we'd like to thank all of the veterans who are here today and throughout Long Island, but particularly those of you that I'm seeing with your hats and jackets, and thank you so much for the service that you have given to us, and we can only hope to do something as great as this for you.
Your work is remarkable, to say the least. A Purple Heart veteran is somebody who is given almost entirely to our country in his service. And to recognize them and help them get a home such as this, and bring them to our community, because I'm also a local veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm a local resident of Tri-Hamlet, and it's proud to have these kind of veterans of a Purple Heart nature be brought to our community as one of the many vets who live here.
I am a Vietnam veteran, and a Navy veteran at that, and the Senator wants to thank the Long Island Board of Realtors and the Fariway Foundation for dedicating themselves to a cause that he holds very dear to his heart, and can only be the beginning of a wonderful life for the individual or family that gets this home. It'll be my honor to go back to the Senator and tell him that representatives of Disabled American Veterans, the Purple Heart Society, the American Legion, and the Riders had come out today for such a worthy cause.
Veterans run in my family. I'm the great-granddaughter, granddaughter, great-niece, niece, and wife of veterans. And we understand, I appreciate everything that you've served, everywhere you've served, all that you've sacrificed, and we look forward to a veteran coming into our community who's given that sacrifice as well. And Legislator Sunderman, again, wanted to thank each one of the organizations that are involved here, and especially every single veteran who serves and who is in this community. Thank you.
We knocked on a lot of doors in Suffolk County, and they were closed on us. And I will tell you, Kate Browning opened a lot of doors for us, and we're extremely grateful. Thank you, Kate.
So it is great to be here, because I remember, Rosemary, when you first called me, and you know, my husband's an Army vet, I have 2 sons in the Air Force. So what do? You make sure you do the right thing. My son just came back from Iraq on Wednesday. They had a tragic accident while he was away, and I can tell you it's good to see them home, and we need to take care of them when they do get home. So it's certainly been an honor and a pleasure to work with you, Rosemary, but I can tell you that things get done because Rosemary is very persistent. So it's not just about how I'm happy to help you, but it's because she makes sure you help her. But congratulations, and that's the one thing I'm so happy that finally the first house is in the district that I represented. So congratulations, and keep up the great work.
Thank you, Kate.
I think it's a wonderful thing that the community is doing this. We're all getting this done for a fellow veteran, right? I think it's just the thanks to everybody here, for everybody what they're doing for a veteran, right? And it's good for the community too.
When children have so much enthusiasm and they really want to help, it speaks volumes for the adults and they inspire us. So thank you, Camille.
Children learn by example. When I told the girls about this, I bumped into Rosemary and a friend of hers. He had a flag on his jacket. And I said, "Are you a veteran?" Because we do a lot of work for veterans. The girls put up the VFW railing in Kings Park where they live. They found out about this project. They were so excited. Not me. Huh. They said, well, they were 6th grade. For Christmas, they all asked for toolboxes. And they're not just making money for this. They're going to be in here working. So look at your kids. Look at your kids and tell them, look at me. We've got to take time to teach them.
People have to remind their children of what veterans have done. And, you know, unfortunately, World War I, World War II veterans and some Vietnam veterans are now leaving the planet. And what happens is we're not going to carry on their story. And their story was a compelling story. When you think about what they had to fight a war with in World War I, World War II, and Vietnam, it was brutal. And these guys sacrificed a lot for us so that we can stand on this lawn right now to do what we're doing. And we are forever grateful, a grateful nation, for your service and for all the things that you have done to keep our freedom alive. Thank you. The Fariway Foundation is going to continue their Purple Heart campaign, and it's going to be, you'll see in the 7-Elevens and schools and other businesses where you sign a Purple Heart and for $1 in memory of a veteran that you may know, or even a veteran you don't know. So we're hoping that we can do a lot of great things other than just this home going forward. And we're grateful for all the help and the support of the community.
We've been working very closely with the Fariway Foundation, a tremendous organization. They've led us along and we've tried to support. They've been working on this for years and we've been there with them. And to be out here today and see the project so close to fruition, the house is going to be awarded to a veteran. And we stand ready to provide further support. Our employees are excited to come out and help fix up the house. It's a beautiful house. We're ready to help make it a home.
There are times when I think we forget how important they are to our economy, our industry, and our lives in general. So as part of the Long Island Board of Realtors, we are proud supporters of this endeavor.
Thank you so much for coming. People don't like to talk about military so much because they're worried that their children are all going to enlist and go fight overseas. But the reality is less than 1% serve our country, and they're needed because it's not just fighting terrorists abroad, but they're also for humanitarian reasons. When there's hurricanes in Puerto Rico and Texas, you need the Marines, you need the Army, you need the sailors, you need the support of our military. It's not just fighting battles overseas, it's actually helping our community right here, whether it's the Coast Guard, the National Guard, wherever we need them. So that 1% makes it safe for the other 99%. The least we can do is do something as small as a Purple Heart.
Let's pay $1.
It's also a tool, an educational tool for our children, for our neighbors, for our business colleagues. Let's have the conversation, let's have the dialogue. They're coming home, they may look okay, but maybe they're not. Maybe they need to know that they're supported, that they're welcomed. And this house is really a symbol. To me it says, welcome home, soldier, welcome home.